What's going on, YouTube? Trucking the life here one more time, guys. Guys and gals and gals and girls. Yeah. Anyway, guys, today's video, it's gonna be a little story time. I'm still in the thick of it right now, and I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about in a minute. You guys already seen the title. You know, you can't make this stuff up as an operator, guys. I ain't lying, man. Like, I try to do good. You try to do good, which is nothing wrong with doing good. But just know, if something don't go as good as you want it to go, don't blame the situation. Like me, I put myself in the situation. But before I get to that, I'm gonna show you guys what a new radiator got put in is at. I'm gonna show you where the other one hit. I was supposed to have a screen right there, but to be honest with myself, the way that thing popped back, it would have busted right through that screen. You know what I'm saying? I got a screen mesh I could put right there, but anyway, it's neither here nor there. But before I get to that point, guys, hey, this rail yard business, this rail yard stuff is crazy. And I'm gonna tell you why. It was like a couple weeks ago, I was in a rail yard, right? And was looking for some empties. It was me and a couple other guys. And this rail yard I haven't been to in a while. And they had these trailers all mushed up together, all empties. They was all crazy style. Like, I mean, it was all like stacked up. So you had guys like blocking other guys, trying to go behind other trailers to get trailers because they all trying to find a good trailer. So I pull up, it's like 3 guys there, they all scavenging through the last of the Mohicans of the trailers that's just kind of good. So I roll up as if I already knew the guys that was there, which is crazy. One guy was walking between the trailers, other guys, they was all scattered out, walking, trying to find a good trailer. So I pull up and I'm like, hey, what's the report? He like, huh? I like, my bad. Which one of these you already looked through that's kind of bad? Which ones you already looked through? He was like, hey, like, oh, well, yeah, this one right here is bad. See right there, that's missing right there. This one right here, that's missing like some lugness or something. This one over here. So he telling me everything was going on right with the boxes that we could see. But there's so many boxes like just buried on top of each other. So we did find a good box way in the back. We got to move all them boxes to get the good one. So all the ones in the front, he's naming what's wrong with him, right? So he like, hey, good luck. And he kept on walking, and he went like looking for some more trailers. So I started going looking for some trailers myself. I parked my truck kind of out the way. So a couple guys that was there, they took some trailers that wasn't the greatest. I guess they got tired of looking. They took their chances, and they got out. So it cleared up a little bit, but a couple more guys came. So it is always congested back there. So anyway, I get to like one of the last rows in the back behind all of the other garbage trailers. The same guy that gave me the report up front, I saw him in the back. I kid you not, guys, it was like a war movie. It was like one of the movies where, and I ain't taking nothing from veterans. I'm just saying, when I watch a war movie, when you see people, they get scattered out and they come back together and they look at each other like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know either. And they're like, hey, so what we gonna do? So anyway, we met in the back again, in the back far back rows. I looked over to the side. He was looking at the trailer, looking up and down like. He looked over at me, and I looked over at him. I'm like, it's like we had an unspoken conversation. Then he just stopped speaking out loud. He was like, and I know this is crazy, guys, but I'm gonna say it anyway. He was like, I hate containers, and he walked off. Hey guys, when I tell you, I couldn't help but laugh. I just sat there and started laughing, man. Even though I was still trying to find a container that was good, I just laughed because he found one and it was messed up. And the crazy part, here's the funny part. I'm gonna get to the point of the video, guys. The trailer he got, it was like on the edge of all the trailers. So it's like his trailer was right on the edge. It was like rail tracks and some freaking debris. It was like a bunch of crap. I don't know what that stuff was. It's a bunch of rail tracks and crap. Anyway, and so for him to get his trailer out, he had to like literally, well, nobody know who the guy is. He had to like hit the trailer on the side of him to get it out with the container. All you heard was, now imagine, picture this, guys. I see him in the back. He checking the lights. I guess he found a good one. And he's sitting to the side like, I hate containers. And he go back to the front. And I don't see the guy no more. Next time I see anything from this guy, is his container that he got is pulling forward and is rocking the crap out of the trailer I was looking at and the trailer next to it. All you heard was boo, 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 boo. And then in front of his truck, where he kind of dodged the thing, the back of the trailer went over like these like some bars, some long bars. Guys, when I tell you this real business, man, I promise you, man, I don't know any other business, man, that's like, it's supposed to be commercially safe, but just so hazardous. I don't know, man. So he hit the trailer next to him and he ran over some freaking a rail bar. There's one of the bars on the ground. I think that stuff was like it belonged in a steel mill. But anyway, his trailer hit the trailer sideways on the side of him more by going over that rail thing, because it leaned to the side like this. Like boo, 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 boo. He hit the gas. He kept riding. But you see how it's open right there, where that hook is at right there? But it snapped back. I was like using one of those straps to snap back and it hit it. All right, so YouTube. So this is what happens now. This is on my day off. I was off work, and I came up to my truck to start it up, because truck's in the cold weather for a while. You got to start it up so the batteries won't die, keep the engine oil warm, et cetera, et cetera. So I come to do that, and I'm driving by, like right around the corner from where I park at. I saw this driver stuck, like coming at this parking lot over here. These roads is not the greatest, so the driver was stuck like right there. And I'm in my personal car. I'm in this car right here, and I'm driving by, and I'm like, man, nope. I guess because when I drove by, it was another driver out there helping them, trying to get them unstuck. And it's literally right down the road from where I park. Literally, it's like literally 2 minutes away. So I said, okay, if I come back, if I warm up the truck and I come back through here, if they still out, and I offer to help in my personal car, man, I'll probably give them a little advice or something. Hopefully they unstuck by the time I get back. So anyway, I turn the truck off, I warm the truck up, whatever. I come back through, they still stuck. So let me at least ask them if they need some help, you know what I'm saying? Because apparently the other guy had left, the driver that was there helping them, they left, and they were just there by themselves trying to go back and forth in this it's like I said, the road all messed up. So I pull over and I'm asking, like, hey, what's going on, man? You got a hook coming, or like, what you got going on? I'm trying to see if I can offer any assistance, man. I just want to drive by and see you just sitting there. They're like, no, I don't know what's going on. I'm stuck. I'm trying to get unstuck. The driver, he was here helping me, but he had to go, and I just need to get out this ditch, whatever. And I'm like, well, and that's one thing I'm gonna say about this too. That's an automatic. She had an automatic truck, and I was like, ooh, it's gonna be tough getting out with an automatic, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't know, but I tell you what, man. I said, well, my truck is literally around the corner. Let me go. I go get my truck. I come back, and I'll see if I could kind of give you a little tug to cause she was like burrowed into like these like a little hole. I guess when she was spinning, the ditch was already kind of there, but when she was spinning, it was burrowing more and more into the hole, into the ditch. So she was kind of dug in. She wasn't dug in too bad, but she was dug in. She was stuck pretty good, right? So I was like, I tell you what, you got any straps? She's like, yeah, I got some straps. I said, well, the strap may not work, but I still try it. You know what I'm saying? Cause my chain that I had wasn't long enough, because cause I was looking at the road where she was stuck, and it was like a slab of concrete. So I didn't want to pull on that same dirt road where she was at and not get stuck because the road was just so messed up. So I was gonna stay on the concrete slab, throw the chain from my chain was long enough, throw my chain from where I was at all the way to where she was at, put her hooker to the back of the frame, and then give her just a little tug, you know what I'm saying? Just give her a little tug to give some traction, get her over the hill so she could just bag all the way out of it and just go, right? But my chain wasn't long enough, and I didn't want to pull into that dirt where she was at and I get stuck. So anyway, she had some straps. We put some straps together. Guys, man, I promise you, man, me trying to do the most, sometimes it just costs me, man. And I be hearing that voice in my head telling me, this ain't gonna work. You know this ain't gonna work. You know for sure this ain't gonna work. I'll be like, skip it. I'm gonna try to help anyway. Like I did that day on the ramp when I got stuck on that freaking hill, on that orange ramp. But anyway, I digress. So anyway, we put the straps on. I'm telling her, like, hey, I'm gonna give it a little tug. When you feel a little tug, hit the gas a little bit. Don't hit too crazy because you want to bury yourself no more. Just hit it a little bit, just get over the hill a little bit and come on back. So anyway, plan to action, baby. Let's go. I hook up to it, hook the strap up, hook it up to her truck. I'm tugging. She hitting the gas. I'm tugging. She hitting the gas. And then I see the strap like this, like, when I seen this, it was already too late. I seen the strap like it went in, then it went in, then it went boom. I was like, dang. Well, I knew it was gonna happen anyway. So the strap was stuck on the back of her truck, and the part of the strap was stuck on the back of my truck. Now, I get out, I be like, hey, I only look at my truck, guys. I hear the bing, I hear it, but I don't even look at it. I just get out, and I go over there to her truck, and I be like, hey, if you had some hooks or something in the front, I could pull you out from the street, because it was a busy street right there, but I was trying to pull it from the parking lot side, so I won't have to be fighting traffic and trying to get out the ditch, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say some of these owners need to take care of their yards, man. They need to take care of their yards. They don't take care of their yards, man. And now people getting stuck and stuff, man, because, anyway. So she was like, nah, I don't know no hooks. I don't think they got no hooks in this truck because she's the company driver. I'm like, okay. Now, mind you, the strap's still on my truck. I ain't even looked at my truck. So I'm still over there trying to help her. Like, hey, look, if you can find the hooks, I can pull you from the front on the street side. I really don't want to do that, but this side right here ain't working because I got chains long enough that I fit close enough to the street side while I don't get stuck in this ditch with you. But I can pull you out, I can pull you forward into the road. And so we looking, we all looking all throughout the whole truck or whatever. Nothing, right? So after about a good 5-10 minutes, I'm like, hey, I'm sorry, I can't help you. I said, I don't know, I tried, you know what I'm saying, A for effort, you know. And she was like, it's okay, I think you were trying, whatever. So I'm walking back toward my truck now, and I look, why do I see a big puddle of coolant under my truck, like right in front of my truck? I said, I know that ain't coolant from my truck. I was like, I know I don't see coolant in front of my truck. I know I don't see coolant. So I tried to look away back at her truck like, okay, let me refresh my looking. I look back at my truck, coolant's still there. I said, oh no, man. So I rushed up to the truck. I'm like, where's this coolant coming from? Right? I go to the bottom where I showed you guys before in that previous shot. I see coolant just squirting out. It didn't squirt out right away when I got out. If it did, I wasn't looking because I just walked to her truck. I see it squirting out. I said, oh man. And it's squirting out a lot. So I'm like, man, I gotta hurry to get parked because if I don't, I'm around the coolant and I'm be stuck. So I said, I gotta go. So I hopped in the truck and I'm just, the road rough, I'm bouncing all crazy. I just want to get to my parking spot because the coolant's shooting out. It's shooting out a lot. It punctured it pretty good, right? So I get parked. I holler at my mechanic. I said, "Hey, I need a radiator, man." He was like, "What happened?" I busted it. And imagine this was like the Friday before Christmas on that Monday. This is the Friday before Christmas. So you know, and this is the afternoon. This happened in the afternoon. I just came to warm the truck up. Now I'm running around trying to get parts. So long story short, I tell him, he said, hey man, if you get the radiator before they close, you know, I'll probably be able to get to a Tuesday, which is after Christmas. I said, that's fine. Let me try to get the radiator. I called around, guys. Tell me why I called around all these Freightliners, man. We got one radiator in stock. I said, nope. Based off my history, if you got one in stock, that means you got probably none in stock. Could you get eyes on before I come over that way? Because this is about to go 40 minutes from where I was at. So the guy was like, okay, hold on, let me see. So imagine while he's looking, I start driving that way because I want to be kind of going that way if, you know what I'm saying, if he did have it. So I'm sitting in traffic, so I ain't in a rush. I'm in rush hour right now. And so he come back to the phone. He like, we ain't got it, man. But our location about an hour away from here got it. I said, okay. He said, call him before you go. So I'm still in traffic, and all I have to do is go, instead of get on this expressway, I just get on this one. It still works, right? It still works. I call the other one. Oh, man, we ain't got that. No, we ain't got it. In fact, we got to get a ship from my other location, which is about an hour from here. I'm like, what location is that? They told me. I said, all right, cool. Let me call them. So I called them. They said, we got 3. I said, that's better than 1. I said, could you get eyes on before I head that way? Now, imagine, I'm still sitting in traffic going that way. And so they're like, they went to look. They said, okay, we got it. We got it for sure. I said, you 100%? 100%. He said, yeah. So I get that. I wait. They lines. I don't know. They will call lines. It's like it's supposed to be fast, but sometimes they be super slow. I don't know. The system is it's their system or whatever. So they bring out the radiator on a cart, and I see it's damaged. The radiator, like the box is damaged. I'm like, oh man, like. Oh. Now mind you guys, I'm in a pinch. I got to get this before Christmas because it's hard to get parts. The place is closed on Christmas. I want to at least have it in the shop so when they come back to work, they get to working, you know what I'm saying? So I check it, I examine it, it's good. I buy the coolant while I'm there. I try to buy stuff while I'm there. I try to buy stuff I need. Here's a little hack too, guys, in case you guys don't know. Your truck ever go to a shop, there's a pro and con to this. Sometimes your truck get out the shop a lot faster if you bring your own parts. Some mechanics have parts on deck. A lot of times they don't have a radiator because radiators, they vary from truck to truck. But like little small stuff they may have on deck, like brake chambers, you might not have to bring that. They may have some of that laying around the shop because there's them common parts. But like if you're able to bring your own part, that'll get the job done a lot faster if you know what the problem is. I'm just saying a little hack. And also too, it won't be warranted. Your part won't be warranted because you brought the part in. But hey, you can truck out the shop a lot faster. That's all I'm saying, a little hack. So anyway, I run around, it's pinch time. Now I'm trying to make it back to the shop before they close for the holiday. Now I'm trying to get back to the shop. And it's an accident on the expressway. I'm like, oh man, I ain't gonna make it. So now I'm like, I gotta get them the radiator because I don't wanna have to bring it on Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? I wanna get it so everything is there. Anyway, long story short, I make it back, right? I get the radiator, I come back. And I get to the shop right before they close. The guy was locking the doors. I said, hey man, before you lock the doors, here, put this in there. This is for my truck. It's over there in the yard, right? They're okay. So now mind you, the weekend come, it goes, Christmas come, it goes. Tuesday, they come to work. About noon, they give me a call. Hey, we got a problem. I'm like, problem? What's the problem? Like, yo, radiator mount is cracked and the front mount is cracked and something else. I said, okay, do y'all have the part on deck? You know what I'm saying? They're like, nah. But the problem is a lot of Freightliners is closed in our local area. They closed right now. I said, closed? They said, yeah, but it's another Freightliners open. It's out of state though. But they open to midnight. You go get it. You don't have to wait till the next day to go get the part, then have us put it all back together. And I was like, oh, man, I ain't feel like doing this, man. But this is the side of owner-operated stuff I'm talking about that people really don't talk about, guys. So I had to drive 2.5, 3 hours out away to another Freightliner in a different state to go get a part that they had. And they only had 2 in stock, 2, guys, 2. So I took the road trip. I went and got the part. And while I was down, I picked up a couple other things because it was cheaper in the middle of nowhere than it was at the Freightliners around my house anyway. So I might as well get them while I'm down there. And so I brought it back, and then I brought it back that night again, right before the shop was about to close again. And it was like, well, we ain't gonna be able to do it, finish it today. We gotta finish the next day. So it ended up being the next day anyway. But at least the next day, when the next day came, they already had everything they needed just to put it back together versus me trying to get up and run around again to run and drop off parts. Now, some guys may say that's doing too much. Me, I'm the type of person, if I can help the shop, help me, help them, help us get me out of there quicker, I don't know if it makes sense or not, but I'm gonna try to do it. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to be an owner-operator, you want to save a couple duckies, well, save some time. You ain't gonna save no, well, I don't know, it depends how you look at it. If you want to kind of save some time, get your truck out the shop a lot faster, ask them if it's okay for you to bring your own parts. But anyway, guys, like I say, a lot of running around, man. But I just thank God that I was able to get it done. Thank God I had a car that made it. I ain't have one of them hood cars that didn't drive out of town, because I was gonna do that. I was gonna have to wait. I was gonna have to wait till the next day to get the part from a local Freightliner, and that Freightliner out of town was open. And I know plenty of guys that drive out of town for their parts, guys. Sometimes you might have to do it. But anyway, that's it for this video, YouTube. I really hope the video really shed some light. I would say it like this. I was about to say something that was gonna sound different. I really hope this video shed some light on if you want to be an owner operator. This is the type of stuff you might have to do. A lot of people ain't cut from this cloth to do this. Who wouldn't want to just sit home and relax versus trying to run around and drive out of town for parts? You know what I'm saying? Who wouldn't want to do that? So, but anyway, I try to guys the real one I'm out here. Like they said, this ain't gonna be all, I made $1,000 in 15 minutes. This ain't that type of party, man. This ain't that type of party. You guys add the numbers up. That's what I paid for this stuff to get done. Not including my gas and tolls I had to pay when I drove out of town. I had to pay a toll road to get there faster. And gas and wear and tear on the whip and this car, then plus the, all this little extra stuff. And also too, it would have took a lot longer for my truck to get fixed too if I would have had the mechanic go get the radiator, because now they gotta stop working on your truck, send a runner to go find a mechanic. Go find a part. And what if he had to go around like I did, had to go around all these freight lines to try to find a part? That's more time your truck is just sitting there not getting fixed. So I'm just saying, you choose your poison. You know what I'm saying? Choose your poison. Either your truck's in the shop for more days than you wanted to, or you spend some of your time trying to make sure that shop get what they need so they get your truck up out the shop. I don't know, you choose. Anyway, that's it for this video, YouTube. If you stop by for the first time, hit the subscribe button. Why not? You hear Watusian, baby. Hit the subscribe button. You know what I'm talking about? We drop some good knowledge over here. Also, too, if you need one-on-one coaching, if you're a company driver or owner operator trying to figure out how to make this trucking thing work for you, your boy can help you out with that. We definitely get that done for you. Yes, we will. info@truckingthelife.com. Link will be in the description below, or the address will be in the description below. Check it out if you're interested. Serious inquiries only. Don't want to waste your other time. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, YouTube. Hope this video is helpful. Give you a little understanding of what's going on here. I'll see you guys in the video. Peace.